What's up, y'all? It's T-Tar, and of course we have the new and probably last Indigo Disk DLC trailer tomorrow. But ahead of it, there's some groundbreaking stuff in the speculation world, because we might have a teaser at what Dokutaro, the new Paradox Legendaries, all the new Pokemon, what their names might be. So that's what I'm gonna cover with y'all in this video. It starts all with this guy right here. So in Scarlet and Violet version 2.0.1, Game Freak left something that's like crack for the people who enjoy speculating. So 2.0.1 is the Teal mask update. The Teal mask has been out for 3 months, but aside from the data mines you can find on the surface, the second part to data mining is finding the patterns to be able to pry into more information. So what ABC Boy here did is he found a new pattern in the data mine that sorts all the Pokemon in the Pokedex by alphabetical order, including the ones that aren't in the Teal mask. This is the 8 new Pokemon that would be in the Indigo Disk. They're alphabetized. So for Dokutaro, that means we can tell what the first letter of its name is gonna be, because we could see where it lines up in the alphabetical order. But now you might be thinking, well, hold on, how could stuff be alphabetized accurately? Because like Tyranitar's name is Bangirasu in Japanese, and then Tyranitar in English. But here's the thing, they left a way to alphabetize it in every single language. So we're blessed, this is legit. So I got all the info here, we're gonna play this game. And this is actually, you guys can participate too. We can speculate with fun accuracy what the names might be, especially since Entei and Terrakion, there's a good chance they might be revealed tomorrow. I hope they aren't. So for now, these are the 8 new Pokemon that are in the Indigo Disk. We're gonna go through them one by one. So the first one is ID 1013, which if we go to the in-game IDs, 1013 is right after Diplin. These are not the national dex IDs, it's the in-game IDs. So Ogerpun's 1011, Diplin's 1012. This empty slot after Diplin, it can't be for Arcaludon, it can't be for Dokutaro, it has to be for Diplin's evolution. So here's what he found. Here's where it is in the alphabet in all the different languages, and in English, it's placed between Huntail and Hydreigon, which means it starts with an H. Whatever Diplin evolves into starts with an H. So the first thing that comes to mind, y'all, is Hydra. Who's been teasing this 8-headed beast. Now, it's what he teased is based off Yamada no Orochi, which is not a Hydra. But when stuff gets translated into English, the names, they all mix together. Like, for example, King Gambit and the Bisharp family aren't actually based on chess pieces, apparently. But they decided to name them like that in English, which is why the idea of like a Queen Gambit or a Rook and all that probably won't happen. But if Diplin's evolution starts with H, it has to be a Hydra-like name. So, you know, the best name is like Hydraplin. Not only does it start with H, but look, it's in between Huntail and Hydreigon, which means it's in between HU and HY. So here's the alphabet since I forget. Between U for Huntail and Y for Hydreigon, we have HU, HV, HW, HX, or HY. It's not gonna be these 3. So it's probably HU or HY. So Hungraplin or Hydra, it's Hydraplin. Hydraplin, the A would also come before E here, which works. Hydraplin or like Hydrapple. They don't have to carry that Applin. Appleton Flapple. Yeah, so like Flapple, it could also be Hydrapple. If you guys speak different languages, you can try to play the same game for the other languages, but we don't care. We're sticking to English. So next ID here is 1017. And if we go into the in-game fields, okay, here's where it starts to get a bit obscure. Because 1017 comes after pretty much everything in the Teal mask. We don't really know the layout for these Pokemon. We know 4 of these are the new Paradox Pokemon, then Arcaludon, Tropigus, and Dokutaro. So I'm gonna take a wild guess and say Arcaludon, Dokutaro, and Tropigus are the last 3. And the first 4 are gonna be the Paradoxes, because Walking Wick and Iron Leaves are earlier up here. So they probably get them out of the way first. That's just my guess. So let's see, 1017 is in between Gothorita and Gourgeist. G-O-T and G-O-U. What the frick is this for? Alright, let's skip this one for a second and go to 1018. So 1018 is in between Rabsca and Raichu. That's Raging Bolt. So that means 1017 is Entei. What? Hey, yo. So Entei's name is in between G-O-T and G-O-U? Gotting Flame. Gao. Oh my god, Entei, you start with a G? Alright, English words that start with G-O-T. Gothic. Gothic claw. Nah, it must be G-O-U. Gourmet claw. If Entei just looked like a cake. A whole snack. Gouge. Gouging claw? What the? Imagine Entei had like giant claws. Gourd. So a gourd is like a water bottle, a canteen. So if Entei was really chubby, and you know the same way you call Scream Tail that because it's a screaming giant tail, if Entei was just so chubby, he called it gourd claw. Yo, it's gouge. It's gonna be called gouge claw. G-O-U. G-O-U-G comes before Gorgeist. Okay, Walking Wake and Raging Bolt. Their second word is their element. Wake is a trail of disturbed water, and then bolt is electricity. So maybe Entei's second word instead of claw would be like flame, inferno, flame. Gouging flame. This is wild, y'all. So we got Hydroplane, Gouging Flame, and Raging Bolt. Alright, 1019. So 1019 should be Paradox Terrakion. So let's see, 1019 is between Iron Bundle and Iron Hands. That's Iron Crown. This crap is all out of order. So this one's Iron Crown. That means 1020 is Paradox Terrakion. So let's see, 1020 is between, it is an iron. It's in between Inteleon and Iron Bundle. Okay, we can forget about Inteleon because it's the first word is definitely iron. But if its name comes before Iron Bundle, that means it could start with the Iron A or Iron B. Iron Boot. Terrakion do got big boots. When we looked at the fused swords photo, what did you notice about Terrakion? It's the boots. It's a bit more confusing to see something in Terrakion because they went Iron Leaves and then Iron Crown. There's not like a clear line of path. In fact, with this logic, it might not even be Gouging Flame. I could go back to Gouging Claw. I like that better. But looking at this guy, okay, he does have the big ears, but ears does not start with A or B. What is something he has that could start with A or B? The Iron Ass. Yo, it's literally gonna be Iron Boot, and it's gonna be the most disrespectful thing ever. Iron Bicep? Bicep does come before Bundle. Wait! It has traits of a bighorn sheep and oxen, and also like a bull. Iron Bull? Nah. They don't name them an actual whole animal for the second word. It's a feature like claw or tail. Like Iron Treads, Iron Bundle, Iron Hands. But hold on, Iron Moth is the whole creature. It could literally be Iron Bull. Iron Leaves, Iron Crown, Iron Bull. Yo, this doesn't even sound wrong. This is how weird Pokemon is. Alright, that's the answer. It's between Bull or Boots. Iron Bull. Iron Bull, y'all. And that just leaves the last three. We nailed it. We nailed the Pokemon at least. So this would be Archaludon, Terrapagus, and then Dokutaro. Let's get Terrapagus out of the way. So which one of these starts with T? 1021. Actually, we know for sure 1021 is Terrapagus because 1021 has two alternate forms listed. Oh, we about to uncover Dokutaro. Alright, so 1021 is Terrapagus, Dokutaro and Archaludon. Let's just get Archaludon out of the way. 1023, between Arceus and Arcan. That's Archaludon. 1022 is Dokutaro. Let's see what it starts with. 1022 is between Pawniard and Pelipper. Dokutaro starts with a P? Peach. Oh my god, this sucks. Peach comes before Pelipper. His name is Peach. Peacharo. The legendary Peacharo. Does that sound badass? Or does that sound like a Route 1 encounter? Usually these legendary names sound badass, right? Terupagus, Meloetta, Zorora. But then again, Ogerpon, if you wipe your memory, does sound like a Route like 4 encounter. Oh my god, it's Peacharo. That's what I'm going with. I'm saying Peacharo because it would be a combination of Peach, which is Momo. If I understand, Taro is like a common name they give in Japan. I think they give it to like dogs or cats, but whatever. So it's Peach. It's like Peach Bob, the equivalent of Peach Bob in Japanese. So I imagine, just to counterpart the mythology that he's based off Momotaro, they keep the Aro, and it's called Peach. Unless it's Peach Taro. No, this sounds so calm. He sounds like such an innocent Pokemon. Peach Taro? Alright, so we got Hydraplin, evolving from Diplin. Gouging Flame. It's gotta be Gouging Claw. For Entei, Raging Bolt, Iron Crown, Iron Bull, Terupagus, Peach Taro, and Arcaludon. Y'all, we nailed it. All right, y'all, let me know your versions of the names in the comments. Specifically, Dokutaro, Entei, and Terrakion, which we've gone with Peach Taro, Gouging Flame, and Iron Bull. Can y'all come up with better names? The trailer is tomorrow, so make your names fast. Y'all gotta secure your answers before they potentially reveal Entei and Terrakion tomorrow. I still hope they don't. But yeah, my dudes, make sure to shank that like button, and I will see y'all when we cover the trailer tomorrow. Take care.